just turned down one order for $3.30, but it was 5 miles. And at these gas prices, it's not worth more less than $1 a mile. So I try to stay over $1 a mile. I'm not sure how this is going to work. If I can go to the Uber, get the order, and then come back and let you know how it goes. I'm working on getting a second phone for just the delivery filming. And there's the first order. Let me check it. Let you know. Get back to you. Dollars for 16 miles. I mean, I don't understand. There's another one. It's 550. I think it's 4 miles. So that's 53 for 16 miles. $5.50 for 16 miles. It's just not worth that. I mean, if you're talking two of those orders for an hour at $10 an hour. I try to stay in the 18 to 25 an hour. And I can usually do it if I hold out and just wait for the right order to come in. Got another one. Ford. Let's check it. Okay, this one is $4 for 3 miles. Normally wouldn't do that, but I can't just drive around and not make nothing. So, take the $4. That's my luck number 4. So, last time I did that, I ended up getting a couple of orders and I made $26 for that hour. So you can only hope for the best. I could go to the really quiet dock. Are you with me? Are you having a good day? Let's talk about some stuff. OMDR. That would be, oh my God, really? Wow. So, we got to deal with the traffic, though. That's the biggest issues. I don't know about everybody out there, and everybody is different in the world, so I don't judge people. I don't. People are just stupid. That's all I can say about it. I mean, you drive stupid, you are stupid. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's not being mean, it's not being rude, it's not being anything except for the facts. I mean, when you drive 20, 15, 10 over the speed limit and risk other people's safety who's trying to do what they need to do, it's just unbelievable that you have to deal with that. But, you got to do it, so you got to drive. It's just like flying in an airplane. You're taking a risk. Every day is a risk in life. You got to do what you got to do. I try not to let the people bother me anymore. I've come to grips with myself, and I just don't do it anymore. Everything is just crazy out there. And I'm sorry for those people that do that. I mean, if they could just understand that other people in the world don't need to get in accidents and to have stress while they're driving. It's just not fair that you do that to people. It's just not fair. Here we are at Dunkin' Donuts. It hopefully should be just a quick pickup and go. And remember to always carry your bag, your hot bag, your cold bag. Those are what you need when you're delivering for other people. And you keep it in your trunk, nice and clean. That's the most important part about it. Okay, so I gotta go in there and get it. We'll let you know how it goes. And it's only 1.5 miles to the drop off, like 3.5 minutes. So overall, it's about 8 minutes, probably, maybe 10 minutes for $4. Sometimes you got to just take those little orders, just because you never know when you can pick up extra. I picked up one from Starbucks one time for $4.44, and when I accepted the order, the time I got to the restaurant, I had already picked up 2 more add-on orders at the same place, so it ended up being 3 orders total at the same pickup, and I made $23.50. And then I got an extra $16 tip from one of them. So, I mean, sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. And there's a second order coming in. That was $7.75 for 3 items at Safeway for 3 miles. So the pickup is 2.5 miles. So it's a mile drop off for 3 items at Safeway, which only takes a minute. So I'll let you know as soon as they drop this. Thank you to the pickup. I'll let you know when I'm there. Now this order is just eggs, potatoes, and tortillas. It's a good breakfast order here if you're getting like bacon or turkey sausage or pork sausage. But other than that, it's just a breakfast order, 3 items. What's good about shopping is normally it pays more, and when you're at Safeway or Albertsons, one of those stores, they give you the aisle number where the food is at. So if you don't shop, you don't have to worry because it'll tell you exactly where it's at. You just got to look for it on the shelf. It's pretty easy. During the COVID, it was really bad because they were out of everything. So you had to contact the customer and get replacements, and it took forever. I stopped doing the shopping when that happened because it just wasn't worth it. The time turned out to be 20-30 minutes longer than it normally would have. So it's really bad. But I just don't know about that one. I'll let you know when I pick up this order and how long it takes me. Super fast. I do all the shopping at home for my family, so I'm really good at the shopping. And I've been to Albertsons and Safeway so many times. I typically shop at Walmart. But I do occasionally shop at these for the coupons and the discount items. But I'm pulling in right now. So we're going to give you a heads up on what it really takes to get in there and get out real quick. And I'm now parked. Don't forget your pack because you need your card for this one. Remember to always turn your air conditioning off because it's not good for your car. And always lock your doors because you just can't trust people. And we are now going into the store, grab a cart, and you want to be really careful, okay? So I know you're out there with me and I'm out shopping, so let's be careful. Always get yourself together because everything is so dirty. You feel me? Everything is so yucky. Alright, go do your shopping now. Tortillas. Right. Get it. I'll be right back. So I went all the way to the other side of the store, which was just a waste of about 5 minutes. So that's it. So it's okay. Edmund Miles. It's really not what I want to do, but I'm self-employed, so I have to make money. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes you gotta pay the price and pick up those orders, and hopefully you'll get a second order from it during the time of traveling to pick up. It's 4.5 miles to the pickup, so it's a 3 mile drop off. So it's not too bad. A lot of times you'll get a second order, hopefully at the same place, but either way, if you get a second order for like an extra half a mile, I mean, I've got $9 orders for an extra 1 mile. So, I mean, sometimes you gotta take it. That's all you can do. And where I'm at, it's usually a good money location, lots of restaurants. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you're having a wonderful day, remember to always smile. I'm having one of those bad mustache days that just doesn't want to do what you want it to do. Sometimes it drives me crazy because you just don't know. Your mustache just gives you a hard time. Sometimes you just gotta just growl. Sometimes I've actually cut it off. Do you feel me? Do you want to go in? So you got these bicyclists that pull in front of you and think that they're cars. My bicycle, like I'm like a car. I can do what I want to do. And no, you can't. That would be the thing. No, you can't. I ride a bicycle. No, you can't. You got to stay away from the cars. Get out of the street. I mean, I don't understand that. It's like, are you that crazy where you just got to do that? Wow. Let me check the direction because you don't want to get lost. Yeah, it's a mile and a half. Chick-fil-A. Picking up at Chick-fil-A. A lot of times you will get a second order at Chick-fil-A. But so far I haven't got nothing. And I'm hoping that something else will come in because right now we're under $1 a mile for this order. But normally I can get to it and drop it off. The estimated time is just an estimate. Even like me, I drive the speed limit, so I can typically get there and drop off quicker than what it tells me the time is to drop off and pick up because I know the area. So we'd like to. The wife works today, so I have to be home at a certain time, but I can stay out for about 6 hours probably. And usually for 6 hours, I can make $100. But sometimes you got to drive a little bit extra to get that $100. But if you just be patient and think positive, you can normally make it. And that goes in life as well. You just have to be positive. The world is full of stress every day. It's called life. It's a 4-letter word and not a bad one. It's called life. So you got to deal with what you got to deal with. That's pretty much it. And I'm aged enough to where I can deal with that. Wow, that took a lot longer than I thought to pick up, but like I said, sometimes you got to just fight the problem and just make it good. It's only a 4 mile drop off, 6 minutes, so only $6. But you never know. You might get that $10, $20 tip. I mean, I have got $23 tips before on top of the regular order. So I got a $23 tip one time, and it turned out to be a $35 order I made from that one order, $35. So you never know. You never know when you're gonna get it. And so you gotta these some of these people just think that they're just special. Like they don't have to let people in. They just they're the only people on the road. Is what they think. That's what they think. And see, I just got people just are crazy. They came racing behind me, almost like rear-ended me. They were so close, and they just ripped past me like just freaking hauling balls. And I don't understand how stupid that is. That's what I mean when I say stupid. I don't mean it in a defense. I mean it in you're just stupid. Period. I mean it's not bad. It's not offensive. It's not anything. It's just plain and simple. I mean, I apologize, but I mean, come on, man. You know, there's other people on the road. They just want to get to where they're going. I mean, I don't understand. You're not saving no time. When it all comes down and said, what did you save? Like a minute or 2 minutes? When you're risking everybody's safety for an extra 2 minutes? I mean, I don't understand. How could you do that to yourself when you're really just not even there? Your brain is just a little lost. You feel me? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe. I appreciate it. Because we're all just trying to get along here. You understand? Okay, I'm going to let you know I'm taking the exit right now. I'm about 1.5 minutes out. And hopefully we'll get another order before we drop this one because I'm in still my area, so I'm not too far out. So overall, it's a good pickup. Drop that one. The floor, you get your exercise. So I like that. Apartments, they've gotten the app much better, so it takes you usually right to the location. It makes it not as bad as it could be. A little slow though this morning, a little slow. Normally it's busier by now. So I just looked at an order that came in, $4.68 for 22 miles. Come on, really? 22 miles for $4? I mean, it's not barely a gallon of gas for 22 miles. I mean, what's the time for that? How long is that going to take you to drive 22 miles? And really, what it comes down to is when you get that order and you're at 22 miles, you got to get back to your area, your home area, or wherever you are. And that's the problem with that, is that you have to get back. And you're basically screwed yourself because you have to get all the way back. So, how are you going to do that? You're going to drive 44 miles for $4 if you didn't get another order during that time. Even if you stayed out in that area, you still got to get back. So, it's quite a bit of driving for not a lot of money. So, I don't take those. It's not even close to worth it. But you be positive and just try to hold out and wait for the order to come in. I can wait, and hopefully something good will happen. Let's talk a little bit about I don't know, relationships. I've been in one, married for 10 years, and no marriage is perfect, no relationship is perfect. Things are going to happen. But in all of my years, I've learned that you got to let things go. You can't hold on. The past is the past. Don't let the past destroy your future. Every day is a different day. You never know what's going to happen. You got to try to be positive, try to go forward, and try to always be happy. The drop off. And sometimes I won't even take those $1 a mile, but I like more $2, but you can't always get, like I said, you just got to keep trying. And $10 is $10. I mean, you get 2 or 3 or 4 of those in a row, that's, add it up. Pull your calculator out. Just add up those numbers. And if you do it right, you can get that money real quick. And then you'll be so happy. And you'll be smiling. You understand? You want to go with, you want to do it. Okay? So make sure you get that $10. Because $10 is $10. See, again, people are not letting you in the traffic. I don't get it. The traffic on the freeway is going 65 plus, and nobody's really doing 65 hardly. And when you're coming onto the freeway, you have to be going up to 65 the time you get onto the freeway. But if there's traffic, those people driving on the freeway need to pull over into the next lane to let the people get on. But people don't do that. They're just not doing it. They think that they're the only people on the road and they don't have to do anything. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to get over and let you on. No, I'll just get in an accident because I'm better than you. I don't get it. I'm just confused and flabbergasted. I guess you could say the word flabbergasted. Is that a word? Yeah, sure. I don't understand. So I'm going out to get this $10 order, and you never know. Like I said, maybe you'll pick up a second order. You might be a little negative. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But I'm trying to be positive. I'm talking bad about these, but I just want people to understand that I'm hoping that they feel me and maybe they'll understand too, and maybe they might, but more than likely they won't. They'll just get angry, and that pretty much settles that. I'm gonna stop doing it. No, no, no more talking bad. No more. Okay, let's work together. Let's work together and not let those people bother us. Let's just focus on the task at hand, getting to your location safely, doing your job, picking up your stuff, and making it happen. And so here we are. We're here. We're going to be picking up in a minute. And about 20 minutes maybe. And I'm in a good zone still for food. Pick up and get another order while you're ready to drop this one off. So they come in quick sometimes, they don't. And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So either way, we're looking good. It's funny, I just picked up at the same Chick-fil-A. Exact same one. Let's talk a little bit about customer service. I've been in it my whole life, customer service. If you don't have a customer, you don't have any money. I don't care what you're doing, what you're selling, where you're at. If you don't have a customer buying your product, you don't have any money. We don't have a job. We don't have nothing. So the customer is and always will be the most important thing. People think that that's not true. Ask them where they get their money and how did those people get their money? Exactly. So there you go back to the same point that it's all about the money. And don't live for the money. You live for happiness. But you have to make money to live. Or you can live on the land. You can do that too. You can live completely off the land. Everything. You can make your own bow and arrows to hunt. You can make your own spears to kill the animals. You can make your own knives with rocks. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do natural. So you don't have to have the money. It's just a harder life. But it is what it is. So remember to treat the customer with respect. Treat everybody with respect. I have it tattooed on my arm. Respect, love, and honor. 3 things I live by. And I don't give them up for nothing. We all should live like that. Why? Okay, just had to check those directions to make sure I'm going to turn at the right spot. Like I said, I'm going to work on. I had an old phone, an iPhone 6, which is so old that a lot of the apps and a lot of the things have been updated so far that the iPhone 6 doesn't open those anymore without updating. And so, uh, and unless you have this type of power on your phone, I don't know a lot about that stuff, but you have to have a 15 or 16 or higher for that app or something, but I don't know. I'm just gonna donate that phone to somebody that just needs a phone to call and talk. And I'm gonna get another phone that's gonna be better. And it's only gonna cost me like $100, so it'll be worth it. So I'll have a phone just for this. That's it. Just for the social media world. That's it. Just use that phone for that purpose. And my phone will be just for everything else. You feel me? Okay, thank you. So yeah, I mean, sometimes these orders will be out in an area you don't realize it until you get out there, and then you're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no restaurants, there's no nothing out there. So basically, you're trapped out there now, and now you got to get back to where you can make money, and that's just double the miles. So you have to be careful when you do that, and you got to kind of know that you don't want to do that because that's going to put you way out there. Then you got to get back. And if you got no orders coming in, then that 10 miles turned into be 20 miles for $10, which is 50 cents a mile. Which, I mean, like I said, I have a Kia, so it's like I get good gas mileage, but wear and tear is not worth that $10. So that's what you got to think about. But you can make really good money doing Uber Eats. There's another order coming in. Check it. And there you go. So don't fly. That is $4 for 11 miles. And where I'm at now, that's going to put you deeper out into nowhere land. And you just don't want to do that because the app is only trying to get the people that are out in that area, but you don't want to do that. So, unless you do, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, truly it is. You some people make 100, 200, but they're driving like a lot of miles and wear and tear, and that's just, it's really not worth it. It isn't. To me, that's just me. That's my opinion. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, almost there for the drop off. I'll let you know. I need to plug this in. Where's my phone charger? That's not it. Are you kidding me? Wow, really? I don't have a phone charger in here? What? Phone charger, I made a video about unboxing and setting it up. It's not charging. I think it's because of my USB. It was working when I first plugged it in, so I think I have an issue with the car and the USB charger. I think there's a problem with that, but other than that, I believe it does work, and I'm gonna check it again on my car and see. I think it's just a USB plug in the wife's car, because when I first set it up in the wife's car, it worked. I charged it, it was charging the phone, and now it's not doing that. So, and I'm down to 20% charge, and it doesn't look like it's charging right now, but it hasn't gone down from 20%, so I don't know if it is or not. I mean, I'm just a little confused. I'm going to check it on my car to see if it actually shows the charging port, if it's charging, and then I'll let you know. But other than that, I can't deliver if my phone dies. So basically I have a lighter plug for the iPhone, and that's what I'm going to go home and get, because I know that the lighter plug works. So I can just charge that, or put that in, and then charge my phone while I'm working. So until then, I thank you for joining me, and I know it's back and forth, on and off, but because I don't have it set up yet. I don't have the right stuff. I got to get the right stuff to set this up and do this the right way. And today I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and get the right phone and the right stuff to make this all work. I thank you again for being a part of Michael's Family 5. And again, put a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I thank you again. Love all of you.